Okay, traditional draft today. Wrapped up 6,000 gems, which is nice. Been doing really well with this format so far, so good. Finding the draft table. Had most success so far, I think, with blue variations of mutate. Blue tempo-y mutate decks are going the best for me, I think. I don't do particularly well with cycling decks, even though everybody else would, but I pretty much always play at least 2 colours and a splash. It's quite rare I only go 2 colours in this format. Okay, so we've got a really crap rare. It's a Triland. It's not particularly interesting. I'd play it, but they never come around late enough for me to play them. So in our uncommons, Majestic Auricorn is one of the worst mutate creatures, so won't be taking that. Archipelago is fantastic. It is probably quite bomby, so you probably could take it first pick. And Ziggoth Mamba is quite good in a deck as well, but I probably wouldn't first pick Ziggoth Mamba. The only other card that I really would consider is probably Farfinder. This card's good, and it allows you to splash. I'm thinking probably taking Archipelago, but I could see this being a Farfinder pick and staying open. But yeah, I'll take Farfinder because it's guaranteed to go in the deck. Okay, so instantly punish, would rather have been blue now. Look at all these good blue cards, Capture Sphere, Aven Oddity, Neutralize. Would have been a fantastic position to be blue here. So I'm going to take one of these cards anyway. I'm choosing probably between Capture Sphere, which I think is pretty good. Just solid removal in the set, shuts down tap abilities as well. Or Avian Oddity, which is a pretty good flyer. Or Neutralize is pretty good, but it's heavy blue, so can't guarantee we'll play it. There is a Naturalist as well, which is a decent 2-drop. Can't mutate onto it, but it is good at ramping out. I think this pick is probably Avian Oddity. It could be Capture Sphere, to be fair. I'm going to take the Odyssey. Pretty poor first pick and pretty poor second pick here. Both cards I'm very happy to play. Both cards will definitely make the deck if we're in these colours. But pretty poor picks there. Mythos of Snapdax is very good if you get the white, the black and the red on it. Otherwise pretty naff. We're not looking to be in dire tactics at the moment. So the blue card is Wingfold Terron, which at the start of the format I was taking far more aggressively than I am now. I would still play it, but it's like a 23rd card, opposed to I was taking it around like a 15th card level, because I thought the hexproof would be really good with mutate. It turns out that 6 mana is just too expensive to play a 3/6 for, a lot of the time. Ram 3 is a very good removal spell, I would consider that. That would put us in blue-green mutate, which I quite like, or with pacifism, which would put me in blue-white flyers, which I also like. And I think pacifism is a little bit better than ram through, so we're going to take pacifism. Aiming to be blue-white flyers at this stage. Okay, so none of these cards are particularly exciting. I would play a Humbral Naturalist in blue-green mutate, or probably any green deck really. But I still think pick 4 is too high to be taking a Naturalist. None of the other commons are any good at all really, other than Drannith Healer. Drannith Healer will be my first pick in this pack out of the commons, so this would be so that's what I'm looking at taking at the moment, because we've already got a white card. So we might take Drannith Healer. Don't really like Clash of the Titans, but that leaves us with Zenith Flare, which we have one off-colour cycle at the moment for red-white. However, Zenith Flare is amazing, and if we end up seeing the cycling deck, well, I'll want this card. So I think I'm going to take a Zenith Flare here, just in case we play that deck. And the fact that we're seeing Prickly Marmoset and quite a few 1-mana cyclers, sorry, this one's not a 1-mana cycler, but these two are 1-mana cyclers, potentially tells me that that deck is open. Even Oddity was second pick, which doesn't tell you much. The guy with the pack before me took the rare, so it doesn't tell you anything about its colours. So I think we're probably right to take the Marmoset here, and then hope to get these 1-mana cyclers later. We're looking at transitioning now into the cycling deck. Okay, I like Cloud Piercer in the cycling deck. I like Go for Blood's a 1-mana cycler, but it's a clear Dranith healer, I think. It's a creature you can play on turn 2, and it cycles for 1 mana, and it's on colour, so we so far have 1 cycling card, a Pacifism, which is always good, and then 2 cycling payoffs. We do have another cycling card here, but we'd have to play blue to be able to get this card in, which seems pretty unlikely in the cycling deck, especially not for 2 and a blue cycling. That is a lot. However, I do acknowledge if you can get the flying counter on a Prickly Marmoset, you probably are doing pretty well. Okay, so there is a 1-mana cycler in Memory League, but that will be a strong commitment to the cycling deck then, because there's no... I wouldn't play it in any other deck other than the cycling deck, and it's just a 1-mana cycler, you can't even use it for anything else. However, there's another great signpost that Blue-White Flyers is open here, and I would play Dranith Healer in the Blue-White Flyers deck, and obviously even Oddity. So we'd be dropping the Marmoset and the Zenith Flare, which I think I'm okay with. Taking this card over a 1-mana cycler I think is worth doing. Okay, another sign that the Blue-White Flyers deck is open, and another sign that the 1-mana cycling deck is open. So another tricky decision. I think we only have 1 cycler so far. We do have 2 payoffs, but we now also have a massive payoff for being in the Flyers deck. Like I said, I don't do too well with the cycling deck usually, so I'm going to try the Blue-White Flyers deck here. Okay, so now we've not really got anything from the Blue-White Flyers deck, but we do have something for the cycling deck, a 1-mana cycler. I could play this in the sideboard. It is a decent sideboard card to destroy enchantments. If they have Shark Typhoon, for example, this is a good card to have against it, or Primal Empathy. It's a good card to have against it as well, but it's unlikely to make the main deck, whereas this would make the main deck in a cycling deck, so we're going to take that. The 1-mana cycler. None of these cards are on colour for us. In case I go red, blue, red or something, I'll take this. I'll play that in that deck. Sideboard card for that same deck. None of these cards really do anything for us. One day I'll be drafting with someone I know and I'll be really excited. Oh, 2 good 1-mana cycling cards. Should have took the white card actually, because I could have played that in Blue-White Flyers. Another Triome, which is annoying. Okay, so is there a chance on blue-red spells here? Not really, because that wouldn't fit the cards I've got. This card plays okay in Blue-White Flyers. This card will play good in Blue-White Flyers. There is no cycling cards in this entire pack, I don't see. That's interesting. Not really doing very well here. I'm going to take the Essence Scatter. Because the two colours we're not in is green and black, so I don't think we can play a Mori, even though it'll be really good too. So our options here now are Drannith Stinger to go in the Cycling deck, or Batagia Tiger to go in the Flyers deck, but it's not a great card for the Flyers deck. Batagia Tiger. What do we have for the Flyers deck? Jubilant Skybonder, Aven Oddity, Essence Scour and Gust of Wind. More than I thought actually. Person passing to us took a blue common. Don't think this pick really matters. Stinger. Again, the two colours were not in, but it appears the person to our left is also not in black or green, so that's a bit annoying. Again, nothing for the Cycling deck or the Flyers deck really. Let's take a 2-mana Cycler. I'd play these in the Blue-White Flyers deck. Just haven't got a lot of white. I'm guessing the guy on our left is white, but not human maybe? Or white or just human. This has been a really, really tough draft to navigate in. Again, nothing but 2-mana Cyclers. Nothing for the Flyers deck. Tough draft. There's a crystal here that could play in all the decks. Blue, red, white. So I'm considering taking that. Nothing else is appealing for where we're at. White, black, green again. Nothing we can play. Somebody's in the black-green deck. The guy to my right is probably in the black-green deck having a great time. Finally something for Blue-White Flyers. Again, nothing really for the Cycling deck. Gonna have to commit here at some point. Avoid committing for one more pack. Is cycling an activated ability? Not sure. But again, nothing for the Flyers deck. Again, nothing for the Cycling deck. Finally something for one of the decks. We've got something for the Cycling deck. We're going to take it. That's where we're going now, I think. It's going to be a really, really difficult draft from here. We do not really have the Cycling payoffs to play the Cycling deck. We've also not really got many of the choices here. I mean, the potential I've just missed an open lane, but I mean, it looks like it was black-green going that way, but I don't think we got past good black-green cards in pack 1, but we got past amazing black-green cards in pack 2. We could have had an Eerie Ultimatum. We could have had an Amori. And we could have had a Cheval Bane of Monsters. But I didn't see that lane at all. I don't think I was right to take Amori, because it didn't fit our deck at all. I don't think I was right to take Cheval after that, because it incentivized the person to our right to go into that colours. 2 mana cycler. Play that card in all seriousness. But 1, 2. Okay, I'm gonna try and use this to double up a Zenith Flare for the win. How many cycles do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 cycles that I'm not actually intending on playing. And then these 2 creatures. So all I have to do to drop this is drop a Go for Blood. Or the Lava Serpent, which is very good in this deck. I think I might just take the Companion here. I can copy a oh fuck, I can't have duplicates. That was stupid. Put it back in for now and we'll see at the end. But yeah, I can't have duplicates if I want to play Lurie. Practitioner is awful in this deck. 9 creatures apparently. Roll 3 drops. Farfinder's not even good in this deck. These are the cards that are just in it for cycling. 3 2-mana cards and 4 1-mana cards. I might have to put that down to 3 1-mana cards if I want to play Lurie the Spell Chaser in the companion slot. Look, I might watch this back, or if anyone watches this. Was there an open lane? I don't think there was an open lane. Buddy, chill out, it's just a car. Not instant sorceries do I have? 3 instants, 4 sorceries. Not great, but I am looking to bin them. Is there any cycling cards in here that I can play? There's just not. I'd rather took any cycling card there. To go with Zenith Flare. Got a Prickly Marmoset. This is going to be very, very difficult. One mana cycler. That's a pick. Really need like a Saval Thundermare, which I don't even like that much. Or a Flourishing Fox would be amazing. Another Prickly Marmoset would be okay. A Zenith Flare would be awesome. Well, I can't. If I want to play Lurie the Spell Chaser, I have to drop 3 cards. That's not really counting either because it's a land. So I'll be at 19 cards there. So I need to get playables. Swallow Hole, rotate. It's a good cycler. Okay, 1 mana cycler. Or a 1 mana on-colour cycler but can't play Luri. I think I'd rather have the 1 mana cycler. That allows me to play Luri. I'm going to try and get Luri in this deck. Unfortunately now I have to take Coordinated Charge though, which I've already got one of. But there's nothing else that I can play. I could play Paraceratops, I suppose, but it's not good in this deck at all. But then the whole deck's not good, so what do you want me to do? Again, no cyclers. Now we take our Paraceratops. I have to make 4 cuts and an Evolving Wilds. That'll put me on 22. Okay, a cycler or a 1 mana cycler if I'm not playing Luri in the companion slot, which I really don't know if I am. It's looking like a no. But copying that Zenith Flare might be the only way I've got to win. Any other card that's worth copying? Not really. Okay, we'll play it. We'll play Luri out the companion slot. Got 2 mana off-color cycler or an actual card I can play. Only pairs I've got are our Zenith Flare, Apricot Marmoset. This is shocking. Like it just is. This is a solid 0-3 draft. Just a complete and utter disaster. We've got a lot of cycling cards that cycle, just no payoffs. Not gonna want an Evolving Wild in this deck. Okay. What an absolute disaster. I'm dropping that anyway. Look at dropping that anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cuts. But it's a lot of my cycling cards. I haven't got 5 cuts, I'm not playing 17 lands, so no, I don't think I can play Luri in the companion slot. Don't really want Jubilant Skybonder either. It's 1 mana cycler, 2 mana cycler, 1 mana cyclers. Don't really want Farfine in this deck. Don't really want this guy really, but might not have a choice. 1 mana cycler. Don't want this card in either. 1 mana cyclers. 2 mana cycler. 2 mana cycler. Don't really want Paraceratops in either, but okay, this is the deck. Ideally I want 7/7 in lands, I think. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where does that put me? 2 cards short. Suppose I could play a Skybonder. Off-color cycler. Another 2-mana off-color cycler. I don't know why I'm bothering. This is this is just a disaster. I don't know why I'm even bothering putting a deck together. A 1-drop, why not? No, let's go. Okay, let's take this pile of crap to the games. As I said, I'm doing quite well in this format so far. I think this is the worst deck I've put together. What were we originally in? Blue-White Fires? Yeah, there was Blue-White Fires wasn't open because I tried to keep that open as long as possible. Red-White Cycling wasn't really open either. Maybe it turns out White wasn't open and I was too stuck in White for whatever reason. Not sure really. Anyway, we'll play first. 2 lands, both red. Don't know if I should be playing the Grand thing in here because it's like a command set, I think. Okay. Now I've drawn another one when I play, so we'll play it. Okay, we've got 2 mana. I'm not going to be able to use the land if I draw one. So fail. Next turn I'll be cycling Lava Serpent. There we go, got a land. Go play the Marset. I'm going to go for the attack here. I think so. This card just kind of good. Still playing Blue-White Fire, that's what we wanted to be. Shouldn't block here, hasn't. Okay, start by cycling this, keep it flames, there we go. I think that's fine. Play flames. Oh, I've already played the land. Okay, let's play the Propel Crater then. We'll just cycle for 1. It already has hay, I don't know what I'm gaining from it. Trample on my Marmoset, what I'm gaining on it. Is that worth it? No, I've only got 2 cycles in my hand, can't afford to just play that card. Okay. Okay, that tells me he's not going to block with this, which is interesting. Okay. Put it in here. Okay, good turn from him. 3 seconds down. Might watch one of you fight off something else. Attack. So I could deal him 8 damage here. But I don't think he doesn't win the game, it's probably not worth it. First strike doesn't work in a fight. I think I want to cycle Lava Serpent because he's not going to put his guard down. I don't think enough Lava Serpent's going to get through. And then play Go for Blood to kill this. Off the wingspan mentor. Stop it from growing this guy. Okay, and if he wants to hit me now in the air, that's good for me. That's just a chump here. Now he might hit me in the air. Okay, he's just going to block it obviously, so it's whether I want to kill it first and then allow it to get through for 6, which isn't lethal, so probably not worth it. Maybe this is a better combo to have up. I think we just swing here. I assume he's definitely going to block it. We'll let that happen. And I'll just play another threat. Yeah, fine. So the question is, do I want to footfell crates or something to give this trample? Again, I've only got 2 cyclers, so probably not. Still hitting me. Terron. Probably keep flying here. That's good, okay. He is going to block it. We are going to do the cycle. Try to land this like this. I have to be able to pacify that as well, also tap to flip me over again. I'm not sure if I definitely would have pacified it, but it would be nice to have the option. You're still swinging in. Ooh. Not quite enough to kill them both. I need one more instant authority in the graveyard to kill them both. The problem is here if I don't attack, you know they haven't got any more cyclers. So I don't need one cycler to get this through. I think I might have to pacify the fire. And play it there. Probably before in a game like that. Hey, it's a cycling deck. Okay, so we can do this combo here to kill the Otter and the Godzilla, which I think is the right play. Alternatively, we play a 4-3, which will trade off for this guy. Yeah, maybe just a 4-3 here. Blanks all his attacks and keep this combo going for later. Save menace. Still got Blitz of the Thunder Raptor if I want it. Still got a Zenith player in this deck somewhere. But he's got no attack. Okay, that's a cycler. Yeah, I'm not getting through with it. Both of us split the Raptor here. Do you think it's worth doing? I think I'd rather have the cycler for this, but I'm not 100%. Maybe could have played Lurie there and double block. Yeah, probably been better actually. Attack with both, he has to block. Attack with both, he has to block. That's fine, we'll kill this thing. And then do it for Janus healer. I think so. And now it's time to whether I drop Lurie and go for lethal. Don't think so. Oh, we drew it. maybe shouldn't have shown him that I had Lurie there. I can see an argument for that, but I just really didn't want to drop my Zenith Flare and then it turn out that he has an answer to stop it. But yeah, I can definitely see an argument for not showing him Lurie there, because Lurie is super powerful here. At like a surprise double power Zenith Flare like that. So I can definitely see an argument for not showing him that. But I don't think there's too much of an edge gained in that, whereas the edge in getting the first game locked away is massive, so I suppose that's my argument there. But I'm really not sure there's anything in the set that can gain him 4 life there or stop it. I suppose he could have just countered the spell. If he had, what's it called? The 3-mana counter spell that cycles. Neutralize. If he had Neutralize, he could have just neutralized the first Zenith Flare and then he wouldn't be dead. Then I would have known all the cards in his hand. And then Lurie could attack. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if any could show him that there, but I'll just lock up the first game. This is not a good hand, but I've got 2 1-mana cyclers in my hand, so I'm going to pick. Hammer on the play, which helps a lot. Can't deal with a 3/4 player very good. If you get a land though, that is good. I'm actually tempted to just drop this here. The thing that I can pay off is the Marmoset. Without the Marmoset, I'd just go a lot more. Right. Can't cast that. Huh. I knew that was in the deck, but if I drew a land I wanted to play for Grim Friendship. I thought I'd much more like to draw a land than I want to draw that. I've got no attacks here, which is really not good. I'm gonna have to sit back. I could have got one of them through for 3 damage, but would have lost the other one. I don't know. I don't think I have right to attack there. Probably should have cycled again though in case I got a land. Get a land, and I got another land. So. Now look at Grim Friendship. Okay. That's it. I don't want the trample as well, I'll fire charge next turn. fire charge turn might actually be the game, whereas this trample I don't think is going to. Need to win next turn anyway because he's got the flyers. It's next turn or dead, I believe, and Archipelago is very dead, yes. Yeah, I'm going to Archipelago on the fire. Okay, so he's going to try and kill me with flyers. He's going to wait for me to flyers. How do you get Archipelago down there for 5? Is that the baby Godzilla underneath there? Must have been. Right, dealing with flyers. Big ones. Or biggish ones. Now I could put a flyer up in the air, but it's not. I don't think it's worth it. I think I've just got to hope I win before he gets the flyers in down. I don't know if there's anything I can do against that. If he draws that exact draw again, I don't think there's any way my deck wins. Draw Boomtail Heron, and then copy it, and then Archipelago on top of it. There's a reasonable thing to hope for. Okay, this is annoying. 3 red and all white stuff. Is it mullable? I think so, because I've not even got a cycling payoff. Still no cycling payoff, so I'm not going down again. Still think I'm going to win this. No creatures. Land will help me get down to the ferocious Tigerilla, but I'm going to cycle this here just to one the neutral. Although I'm just passing turns all over the place. Phase Dolphin. Start by cycling away. Start by cycling away there. Still nothing useful. I'm going to continue by cycling away there. Yeah, we'll keep that. If I had any 1-mana cycles, any 2-mana cycles in my hand, it would make them all cost 1. Playing Ominous Seas. He's going for the long game here. There's a land. I will drop the first Tigerilla. Minute. One counter on Ominous Seas. It's a slow card here, and I need to win this quick. But once he gets a cracking down, okay, I actually think it's worth pacifying this 3-1 here because it stops both my attackers. I mean, it's going to trade off for this. I mean, I can just stop it from blocking, but that doesn't really help. Help long term. And it's not my dark attacking yet. I think I'm right to pacify this here. And then fight off. Dolphin. And then I can hit 7. I've got a Zenith Flare worth 4 in my hand. Oh, I'm being Divine Arrow. I hadn't managed by this now, I'd have lost open. Okay. My current method for dealing with that is tapping it down with an attack. So I'm going to start by cycling. Can't cast this, unfortunately. I'll cast this. Next turn I can play Inspired Charge to get some damage through. You're going to attack me here? I think you'd be nuts if you attack me here. I'm not going to attack me here. Okay. So I'm going to swing. That's what I wanted. Play Inspired Charge. Yeah, that one sounds perfectly. Got my Zerda through. Killed his, top guy and killed his guy. Oh, he showed me his whole hand. And he's swinging for one. Crazy. I believe this only costs one. Yeah, because of this. Cool. I'm going to play that. Cycle us away end of turn and kill him with Zenith Flare. We beat the Kraken. Did we? Did we beat the Kraken? If I draw a land, I want to cast this. If I don't draw a land, I'll cycle it there. Okay. Now I've drawn a land, I want to cast this. Fight off that guy. Then we swing. And I'm going to go for the flower. Okay. So our absolutely shite cycling deck won round one. He was very aggressive then, attacking me for 1 when I'm attacking him for 5. I'd be more than happy with 2 wins here to get 1,000 gems back from this. Look, I thought it was an 0-3 deck for 2 wins, but I'm more than happy with to get 2/3 of my entry fee back. I accept this is not for a as much as I want a red mana, I'm just gonna. I've got some decent cyclists here. Only 1 red casting cost card, so I'm just gonna play some damage. This guy chips in for 2 or 3 damage. We're ending the game. Same reason for why I'm playing this guy here now. These guys can chip in 4 or 5 damage between them. This is well worth it. I will have to try and do the trade here. Should he want it? If not, we'll play it. Next turn, cycle 2. Look for a red mana. That's going to stonewall a lot of my attacks. how much it's going to stonewall me. But I'm also not happy pacifying it. I can't send this guy and he just dies. I can't send any of them and they just die. If he doesn't represent anything bigger here, I might pacify it to get some attacks through. Because then my attacks were 1, 3, so 4, to get the +1, +1, 5, 6, 7. This is a disaster. Fire charge. Okay, land. Okay, we've got one inspired charge. It's a clear bait, like, I don't know if he'll take this. Okay, they will try it, that's good. I mean, not that it would have died then, but sometimes if I charge them, oh, come off it! Oh, it's life to one game! Wow. Can I fight him off? No. No way of fighting these off, so... Land. There's like 3, 4, 5 in between it. Then game 4 on his turn, so. I haven't got attacked yet. Unfortunately, I'm not thinking I'm going to get attacked anytime soon. Oh, what are you? No, I can't. See the blue, green, white, and everything. Still can't get through. It's life total just going to get too high here. Life gain, unfortunately. Life gain's a really crap strategy. However, it's not a strategy I can do with this deck. I can't do anything against Vivian, so it's just if he draws Vivian, I'll concede. I don't think he is a cycling deck then, I think he just happened to have Go for Bloods. I thought he was playing off-colour Go for Bloods just to cycle for 1, but I think he's actually just like a 4-colour deck, base green. If my hand's not super aggro, I'm going to mull it, because any game he's got Vivian is game over. And he's got 2 heal bombers, which blank me and gain him life, and he's got a 2/4 beast thing that also blanks me. I know it's in super aggro, but I've got a couple early cycling plays, so mull. He just needs to mull to find. All he has to do is mull until he finds a 2/4, and I won't be able to get through. But I don't think he knows I'm a cycling deck. I probably looked quite aggressive to it, probably thinks I'm aggressive deck. Not looking anything on turn 1. Also got 0 if I can Sandra. Then I will play the Sergeant. Drop a few in deck. Maybe some red white. I'm gonna gather this trade here. So well. Can't get through now. Fuck this creature. Ikoria. Fuck off. Get out of my way. Jungle was so strange. Wait, is he playing red or is he not recycle and gamble on getting around? And it left me a white one. Then what the point the cat achieved? Not a great deal, so
My paradise.
I mean, most decks can't be that card, but I'm like a really crap aggro cycling deck, so I definitely can't beat that card. Some sort of mid-rangey control deck might have a chance to sort of reroll it, force presence, stuff like that, but my deck doesn't do any of that crap. Moving on. Just all keep it because I can cycle and I've got Zenith Lair in my hand. Hopefully I can Zenith Lair him for 10. Yeah, so now we're starting to get in trouble. Yeah, no, it's over. Pistol lands on number 2. Wow. I know I get to 1 lander, but I'm a cycling deck and I'm expected to do this. Wow! I'm gonna have to discard. I win this game now with a 15 power Zenith Lair. Oh, don't give it life ring. Please, don't give it life ring. Do I keep going for lands? I wonder if I keep going for lands here. Cycle all these, it's an 8 power Zenith Lair. Tell you what, it might not be a pipe dream this. Yeah, I can say it is. Blitz of the Thunder Raptor. our way. Do I actually play this with the ramp spell? I think I've got to kill this here. So I think it's cycle kind of heal. Okay, got one. We're in. I'm gonna turn up like a sting at anyway. Depending on what you play. He plays like a 5-drop before I pacify it. What you got there, Joey? I'm not supposed to play that. I'll trade either of those for no food nipper, given the option. This is why I need Lurie in the companion spot. I'm looking for King Flare, Lurie. We'll make this trade, sir. Okay. 5-drop. 5-drop I can pacify. Yes, please. I think I just want to cycle this in all seriousness, rather than use it to run it, so see what we get first. Not good enough for them. I mean, I could have played this, but like I said, I'm just looking for the Zenith Flare Lurie combo here. This on a Marmoset is fine, but I've got no cycling cards to back up the Marmoset. Card every turn now. And forever, because that's what I need. Cast. Playing these, I thought. Marmoset? Marmoset? 9 power Zenith Flare. Don't think I can get up to 20 power. I don't think I have 20 cycles in the deck. But maybe I won't need to. Maybe my little garrison pack can keep them away. Do an extra card to turn now. This card's probably gives life or something. Card problem for the whole fight. That fight that was right there, to be fair. I think I've kind of conceded this game. Another guy with lifelink, lifelink, lifelink. Like, I can't do anything against life gain decks. But what is all this life gain? I mean, this guy's not a life gain deck. The other guy felt like a life gain deck. This guy just feels like he's got cards that happen to gain life. You push me poacher all for gaining some life. Now he's got a full group of cards, like, I'm gonna do it. Not with that card out, I'm going to 7 life and it's get that. Actually got it. I'll do the red mana when I've got 5 Man and Multi. I don't know if I meant to zoom flare this, because it's going to gain so much life. I can't zoom flare that. I need a red mana and then a Luri very quickly, but I just can't get one. The attack, which you could well do. You want to sacrifice 1. I'm going to shoot for my line. Get the red mana, leave Luri. Don't gain life. Don't do it. Two. Buddy, it's just a postman. I can win here. So I draw a cycle card, cycle it for 1 mana, then draw a Luri. I've got lethal. Luri there will do exactly 22. Oh! Mammoth. See, everything's got, look, life gain, life gain, life gain, life gain, life gain. I can really see it. Oh, drew it as well! I'm not going to show you the combo. Right, can I get... He's got so much life gain. Can I get Luri in the companion slot? I have to add a card in then, fuck's sake. This thing. Why is it not telling me what? Why is it not telling me what to take out? This doesn't work, does it? You should only go on your deck as a start. No, yeah, not legal, there you go. Oh wait, this card is not legal in the following formats. What? What happens here? You're not going to tell me what I have to take out? Can I just play it? Well no, because it doesn't work, does it? I guess it just won't let me play it from the companion slot, which obviously is a disaster. So I have to drop. I put 5 things in. That's not really easy, is it? Blazing Volley got any targets? Don't know. This guy in. This thing in. No, I can't play it in the companion slot. I'll put my things back in. Put that in. That in. That in. That back in. Granite Healer. Take out the Skybonder. What else did I put in that I didn't want in? This thing. One card over. Alright. I don't know what else I added. Oh, I added in a 2-mana card. Yeah, I had Louis in the companion slot, okay. Oh fuck. Really? Another dickhead hand. Just give me a 2-lander hand. Oh! Go on, go! Big thing. No! Heal thing. Heal thing. I mean, I've got Louis Play in my hand. Okay. I mean, a total of 7 lands, 2 and 4 into red. Lair. I'd have to pacify this anyway, because Zerda can't get through it. But if he plays a bigger threat than this now, I'm in trouble. I'd be in trouble anyway. But I wouldn't have attacked last turn, so he'd still be at 19, and then I just wouldn't be able to stop this thing. That powers up my Zenith Flare. Thank you. Oh. I know he gets dead weight, but it's more the fact that I can't attack you. Okay. Get one more attack out. Do I gamble on cycling something away in order to get a land for Zerda? No. I don't think so. Yeah, dead weight. Might try to heal here anyway, so I might as well swing it in. We're only at 7 cycles in the graveyard. Come on. It's doable. This doesn't look like a dead weight. Set my board. And then mutates that onto this, gets another dead weight back, and I'm just like, oh, alright. Never played it. Take 4. Now it cycles in the graveyard. Cycle. Give me lands. Land. Pacify. Okay. We're slowing him down for what we need to do. He draws Essence Symbiote, I'm dead. Flip 5. Cycle. Land. Okay, we're at 6. We're on our way. 5 out of the 7 lands. 6 out of the 7 cycles in the graveyard. What is it? New. Gotta survive. Keep surviving. Shit. Don't seem to have many turns left before I'm dead. Cycle. Probably have to play them out a set. Does that stop him attacking? Because I could have a 1-mana cycler. Hopefully. I think I have to block here. But I'm not gonna. If I lose this here, I think I just concede the game, so. I can instant speed Zenith Lair to gain life. Which, to be fair, if he sends both of them in next turn. Oh, I'm so close. Oh, I'm so close. I'm going to have to Zenith Lair to gain life this next turn. Oh wait, if I Zenith Lair, can I Zenith Lair and... yeah. So I'll play this, gain life, then I can kill the other thing with this. I think I'm attacking it. No armor. Zenith Lair, gain life. Kill something with that. Take 3, but I've gone up to 7, so I'm at 9, I'm at 6, is it? 7, yeah. This is the plan. I'm so close to this, which is devastating, but I have to gain the life off the Zenith Lair. I'm just gonna kill that, I think. It deals me more damage. Next 2. He doesn't have answers. No way. Can that do it? Just send this guy in. Oh my god, we did it. Okay, 1-1. top that was. Okay. He's got a lot of scorpions, he's got a lot of recursion, boneyard lurker, stuff like that. A lot of 3/4s. There's nothing I've got in the board, I don't think that helps. Going 1-1 here is pretty good. If I win this game, it gets me 1,000 gems that I wanted. 2-1. And it would mean the only deck I lost to was a Vivian deck, which is most people lose to a Vivian deck. I'd like to have a 2-land hand here, not a 1-land hand. That would be nice. So I don't have to cycle all my 2-mana creatures because it really runs me low on options when it makes me do that. He doesn't know I've got Luri the Spellchaser still. He knows I've got a Zenith Flare now, but he doesn't know I've got a Luri the Spellchaser. So that combo is still in play. Come on, Joey Explosion. Is that what you're going to do, mate? There's nothing you can do against my super high power Janus Healer. Oh, Joey Explosion is coming to the game. He's going to insta-concede. He knows he's got no hope. He knows he's got no hope. Look at him. Waiting on your opponent to realise they have no hope. It is a 2-lander. It's unfortunately a 2-lander with most cards I can't cast, but it's still a 2-lander. Oh, that's it, yes, okay. Now this is the hand I would want. No Essence Symbiote. No Essence Symbiote. No Essence Symbiote. Things along. Relocate. Dead weight this guy running. Let this guy. Bit of crash. Now I'm flooded. Complete opposite problem, I'm flooded. Going pretty well. I suppose Inspired Charge might be useful at some point. I mean, maybe the next turn, or I should still trade. He shouldn't be attacking, he just needs to play an incredibly slow game. Like, he wins this game if this game goes past, like, turn 8. The only thing I've got for an incredibly slow game is Zenith Flare. That's the only thing I can do if the game goes long. Yeah, let's get some of his dead weight back. And with that, I do think Inspired Charge is going to be useless. Now I'm going to have, what, 2 creatures out probably at most. And one of them well, I'll see if I can play at least. Where are you, Zenith Flare? So I'll play that. Probably cycle first actually. I want to get in the life bar. For this. Cycle for a light. Again. I can play Lord of the Serpent, but I'm not sure if I want to. I thought it's good enough before that, and actually it's just good against it. I think we've got him here. I thought that he's like, I thought I've got a 2-2 out. Maybe he's reaching up into it. I will Lava Serpent into this because it's a chump. He wants next to a chump. That's good for me. That game up really. That does not put me in a good place at all, especially with this life gain guy out. Probably going to need it. I will trade for the 4-4 if possible. Not jumping yet. Try to slow down this game as much as possible now. Because he's looking like he's out of resources. What close to. And that means he's not. There was no way for me to aggro this game out. Wish I could cast this standalone. I think now it is worth playing this first. I feel like she was going to Boneyard Lurker again. Okay, alright. If I kill this, he just Boneyard Lurkers onto this, gets a deadweight back, kills my other guy. I think we've got to kill this thing. Buddy, what are you doing? I'm in a bad enough spot to copy that and kill them both. Potentially. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I could just kill that one, but then what we're going to do is just keep killing two and leave. Cleared the board at least. I can get an extra 1-1. Obviously not going to be attacking. I'm going to good now, just chump. That doesn't seem like a method to victory. Quite interesting how you do this. Otherwise I can't block this. Hold him off fairly well. At least him under that. Put him under that. I don't think it actually does anything to him, I bet though, so I might just put him in that under it and keep you guys away. I don't think the Lair actually... Oh shit. Oops. Yeah, I forgot I had Death Touch. Don't know why, because I play this card all the time. But this card's stupidly good for her. I mean, it's not stupidly good, it's just a massively well rate. Just a very good rate. The latest through I'm chumping this down to 2 anyway for next turn from this thing hitting me. My other option is to gamble, I get a removal spell for this, but I think the one I've got is Zenith Flare. Which would be with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it is enough. But it's got lifelink anyway, so I think one hit from this and it's game over anyway. So I think I'll pop that Zenith Flare now or it's over. Okay, that's fine. Just have to pop that Zenith Flare. So yeah, sure, I could have chumped more than gone down to 2. He'll be at 27. I need to start for 2-3 out. So 1 win, probably about expected. With this deck, was pretty crap. I'll add to my spreadsheet. I'm spreadsheeting all my games for this format. From about 5 days ago, I've started spreadsheeting all my games. I've done quite a lot of drafts in that time, probably like 15 drafts. As well, I could flash it up. There you go. This thing here. So let's put this on the spreadsheet. Yeah. Hey ho. I just thought I was having a quick look over the deck again. I just thought the draft portion was extremely difficult this time. We'll take our 1 pass and we'll get out of here.